Hey everyone, Dan here with your commemorative presentation preview. Today I'm going to be talking a little bit about what I'll be expecting to see from the commemorative presentation specifically, as well as some differences between what the assignment description says and what you'll actually be doing for our class in particular. And then I will outline for you what I expect for our out of work work day. So out of class work day that we're going to be having this coming Tuesday, November 20th, I believe. So get right into it. The commemorative presentation is going to be some sort of a celebration. All right, this is going to be either a toast or a roast of some person, place, an experience that you shared in. This is really broad and can be a lot of different things. So some people choose to talk about their friends, talk about their grandma, their parental units, those sort of things. But then also people will talk about influential music artists for them. I've had people talk about specific songs that have been really influential to them. I've also had people, talk about concerts they've been to, films that they've enjoyed. So there's really the kind of the sky's the limit. You can commemorate your pet, you can commemorate your roommate, all these fun things. And like I said, it can be a toast or a roast. A lot of people, will choose to like roast their hometown. There's actually a pretty funny example of this if you go under the wonderful City of Stevens Point in our commemorative assignment info. There's a pretty funny video in there, so I recommend you check that out. But like I said, it really can be the sky's the limit. It can be really anything you want it to be, and we're gonna kind of toast it or roast it. So this is gonna be by nature an informative speech, and as such, that's the sort of outline template you should use. You can use the same outline template you use for your informative presentation, which will be kind of grab their attention, tell them about your subject, where's your credibility, and then kind of preview your three body points. You have a conclusion, summarize those body points, and leave us with like a thought-provoking statement or something like that. The delivery style for this is still going to be extemporaneous, right? So it's going to have this casual, off-the-cuff delivery style. And actually, what separates this assignment out from the other assignments is that we're really grading you on how well you can kind of present and perform in front of the classroom, right? So the first assignment kind of got you comfortable, talking in front of the class, if you think about it that way. The second one taught you how to make an argument. Now this one is really just to see how well can you get up here and show me what you've learned on the delivery side of things. What we're really looking for is the express use of artistic language. This could be anything from like a simile, a metaphor, parallelism, repetition. So like with repetition, sometimes people will start each main point with the same sentence, and that can be very impactful. There's some examples of this on our commemorative assignment description, but other forms of artistic language, maybe like antithesis or parallelism, those sort of things. If you need help with what different types of artistic language are, you can go under the commemorative presentation, and I have two files. I believe it's the third and fourth file from the top that outline different forms of artistic language that you can use. What we're really looking for is you to be able to kind of paint a picture with your words and get the audience to share in whatever it is, the individual, the experience that you're trying to relate to them. So that's really kind of the express purpose of this assignment. And now let's talk about a couple different differences between the assignment description and what we'll actually be doing. So the first things first is what most people care about when we're talking about the nitty-gritty of things is this speech is only going to be 3 to 4 minutes in length. So it's going to be your shortest speech yet. You are going to make you're still going to make a full sentence outline for it, and you're still going to make a PowerPoint and note cards. However, I believe we've talked about this in class. I have removed the research requirement, so you don't need to worry about citing your sources and formatting your sources for this one. I just think that a lot of these topics tend to be very personal, and you may have trouble tracking down, 3 personal interviews to talk about a good concert you went to in Madison or something like that. So there will be no research requirement for this one. You're welcome. But as such, I really expect you to put more effort into the presentation side of this. So as well as using that artistic language, and I expect about 5 express instances of artistic language if you want to reach that kind of A range in this. But I'm also looking for, how well do you, how well can you deliver? How well do you avoid filler words? How well do you use movement and space and volume and these other types of vocal variety we've talked about to sort of paint a picture for the audience. So that's really what we're looking at for this specific presentation. Just to recap one more time, it is going to be 3 to 4 minutes. I am going to expect an outline from you. I'm expecting a PowerPoint, and I'm expecting note cards. All of these need to be uploaded. If you are curious when you're going, your speaking orders are up online. But that is going to be it for the assignment description. Now we'll switch gears here, and I'll talk a little bit about what you're going to be doing now with the for your out of class workday. So what I'm expecting is for you to go under our in-course materials and find the file that's labeled sample commemorative presentations. There's a list of a couple different types of commemorative presentations that I found for you. What I want you to do is pick one and watch it. I want you to look for different types of artistic language that the video has in it, what you thought was good in it, what you thought was bad, what you thought maybe could have used some work. And then I'm going to have you go to under our D2L page, there will be a discussion board, and I'll ask you to make a 200 to 300 word post explaining to me exactly, what did you see, what did you like about what they did, and then I want you to tell me what your topic is for your commemorative presentation, and then if you give me 2 different forms of artistic language that you think you can use specifically for your presentation, that would be great. So after you've watched one of the example commemorative videos, I want you to go and post on our discussion board, like I said, a 200 to 300 word post just explaining which video you watched, what kind of artistic language you saw in that video, and then tell me what you're going to do for your topic and what kind of artistic language you're thinking about using. As always, if you have any questions, you can email me. This doesn't need to be completed until the Tuesday we return from break. So you have a little bit of time with this. I hope you all have a very safe and fun break. I hope you get to recharge a little bit, spend some good time with the people that, with loved ones. And remember, when we get back next Tuesday, we have one class, and then it's our workshop day, and then we have 2 days of presentations, and then it is the week before finals. So just keep that in mind. Like I said, have a safe and happy break, and I will see you all on the other side.